Yes, yes, yes. Today is a brew day. Brewing a white stout. I have never done one before. It's very exciting. I have seen them done. I've had a couple before. And I think the trick really to do this is to just load it up with some coffee and chocolate. I think mainly the chocolate is the key. I'm gonna add both. Um, and my grain bill is like pretty much identical to the Eureka pale ale, whatever you want to call it, blonde ale I did. Like 8% flaked oats, 3 ounces of, or 3% I should say, of carrot pills, but also 3 ounces. And then the rest is two row. USO5, around 1060 starting gravities. The goal, about 45, 50 IBUs. And then I'm going to add the chocolates and the coffee in the dry hopping process, dry additioning, if you will. 1 ounce per gallon of chocolate for a 2 gallon batch, 0.5 ounces of coffee per gallon. Warriors a hop, pretty neutral. You hop there. So that's pretty much it. Let's start this puppy. What I did there is I'm going for about 110 ppm of chloride and about 40 ppm of sulfates. Just kind of fluffy, trying to get more body in there. Mash really high, 155 degrees Fahrenheit, actually 156. So trying to get that stout sort of feel to it without darkening it. I was very, very tempted, by the way, to also roast some grains. Not roast grains, I should say, but smoke a little bit of it. Very, very tempting. Maybe if I do this again, I'll try that. We'll see. There it is. It's been completed. The brew day is done. My gravity was 1055. I was going for 1058. My boil off rate's a little low. Happened last time too, I think. Just I don't know why. It's not going as vigorous as it was. So I gotta adjust that and beersmith a little bit because I ended up with a little more volume. So anyway, it's all good. So let's go to the next step for the stout, where we're gonna be adding the coffee and the chocolate. So let's go to that now. All right, next step. Here it is, looking dark and ominous and not at all blonde. I blame the USO5 if it tastes off, because I haven't even touched this thing and it is looking weird already. Okay, so let me get my coffee and my chocolate nibs, cocoa nibs, cacao nibs. I had these for a while from nuts.com. It does have some fat though, but it's all right. It does say cacao nibs raw on the back. Then for all my Pacific Northwest friends, people, fans, Stumptown coffee. And I think I'm going to go whole bean on this puppy. I know you're supposed to crush it up, but let's go for it. See what happens. Half an ounce of these really nice beans, high end. Don't tell my wife. These are hers. 1 ounce of the nibs. There we go. And what I'm going to do is put it into this sanitized sack, tie it up. I have a keg right here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'm going to transfer the beer onto it. Let it sit. I'm going to sink these down with some marbles for like 3 or 4 days and pull it. I think I get flavor out of this pretty quickly, especially with the coffee. And yeah, I will carbonate it maybe in the keg or bottle it, either one. I'll maybe just leave it in the keg. And yeah, that's it. So let's go to the tasting and see how it turned out. Tasting. Yeah, tasting. It is December 6th. Oh my gosh, this is like, I don't even know anymore. 8 months old? Well, better late than never. Got a little age on it. Like a real stout would, I guess. This will probably not be very blonde. Definitely more than I thought. And because it sat forever, it has cleared up nicely. All right, let's give it a taste. If I close my eyes, I'm definitely still getting chocolate. That's the biggest thing that comes out there. Not much of anything else. I would like a little more roast on that, but it's pretty much there for what I was going for, and considering how old it is, that's actually pretty good. The mouthfeel is there. It's rich. Um, it's sort of fluffy in the taste. A nice head on that. It's not too crisp. That was my other concern too. Carbonation is on. It's nice. I could almost say it's a stout if I close my eyes on this. It needs a hair more roast maybe, and maybe even just a touch creamier. A little more ashy, I guess you could say, or something in that realm because of the dark malts. But this is a very, very solid effort. Actually, to be honest with you, much better than I thought it was going to be. Considering how old it is, considering my past attempts at stuff like this can be a little hit and miss. Not much else to say on it. Keep it short and sweet. A good effort, a good beer. Better late than never to get to it. But there you go. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. And I'll, of course, get weird.